Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutler Outdoors, a challenge rendition, if you will. Before we get into it, because I'm challenged or not, we got to talk about this. There was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, stats show that number's everywhere. We talk about it all the time. It's up, it's down, depending on the study you read. The thing that's important here, guys, is this. Anything over zero is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. That's all that means. We're back to Blue over here with Sport Level to the chagrin of many. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. When we do, because I have, easy to find out, we accept responsibility. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. So I was literally sitting at the computer. I've done 4 videos today, or 3 or 4, something like that, and a bunch of shorts. So I was kind of editing, trying to get stuff lined up. And I got a message from Scott over at Big Bore Knife and Gear. He said, hey, I got a challenge for you. Shoot a video on one knife that you'll never get rid of. It's your go-to. You'll never get rid of it, and it is a go-to knife. I challenge you to do it and post it by 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So here's the deal. We're going to do the video, and then it's up to the Wi-Fi if it gets posted. My one knife, and I thought about this, and I've changed my mind 15 times. I thought about my Nomad EDC, it's a go-to. My Preacher, it's a go-to. My Mohawk, it's a go-to. Those are 3 that they really are. But one knife, and I hate one knife challenges, so thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate you, love you, God bless you. One knife that you would go with. Really, it's a no-brainer. Billy Wademo. Designed by Bill Harsey, Robert Young Pelton, with input from Billy Waugh. And if you don't know who Billy Waugh is, you need to look him up. Billy Waugh is probably one of the baddest ass men to ever walk the planet in the modern times. In I believe it was 2001, at 70 years old, they dropped him into Afghanistan to treat with the Northern Alliance and to fight the Taliban. And so they asked Billy, what knife, if you had to have a knife behind enemy lines, what would it be? And this was his design. It's got titanium handle scales, M390 steel, frame lock, right? And I've got a couple hard use videos on this. It has a Marlin spike on the back for knots and things like that. I've got a couple videos on this. Now, this was made by Lion Steel, but this is the one knife that I will not sell. I had the handle scales are titanium, and I had DJ anodize them purple for my boy E. But this is one knife I'll never get rid of. It would be a go-to. It is, if I've got to handle certain things that it goes in my pocket and work stuff, things like that. If I need a tough knife, it's this one. So, I guess since we're doing a challenge video, here's an open tag. Well, we can't do that, can we? We can do whatever the hell we want. Tell you what, I'll message somebody tomorrow at 8 o'clock, like Scott did me, and do the challenge. Appreciate you, Scott. One knife I wouldn't trade, one knife I wouldn't go without. Billy Wademo. And again, there's probably 4 or 5, but this is one that I know. Well, I know all 4 or 5 of them. Hell, I'm dragging it out. We got to post this someday. Billy Wademo is the one knife I wouldn't go without. I simply love it. It's super badass. Here's your video, Scott. And guys, hey, shout out to Scott over at Big Bore Knife and Gear. I've got another video coming out probably tomorrow now with a Kubey KU230 that Scott gifted me. So, there it is. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son.